Mandela School is about building strategic leadership in not only in South Africa but in Africa. The practice of policy making and implementation is a course about reform in practice. It's a course that is meant to complement or enhance any degree that a student may be taking. The lens of the course really is about thinking differently about how the world really works, finding pragmatic ways of solving problems in complex contexts. The course focuses on transforming the student. We ask the question, what have you become since taking the course, or how did you change? The idea is that you become a practitioner. The course can be taken by anybody who is doing a postgraduate degree. That could be at honors level, but ideally at master's level and even at PhD level. It will start in February to June, so it's in the first semester of the academic calendar year. If this sounds interesting to you for an elective, do check out our website and drop us an email. But don't just hear it from me. Check out what our students have to say.
Hi, my name is Linda Ngobo. I am currently doing my Master's in Public Policy and Administration.
Hi, my name is Ruth Gorvin, and I'm a Development Economics student at UCT.
Hi, my name is Israel Kosana, and I am an MPhil candidate in Environmental Humanities.
Hi, my name is John, and I'm doing my Masters in Development Economics from the School of Economics at UCT.
My name is Thomas van Heesen, and I'm studying a master's degree in economic development at UCT.
I took a course with the Mandela School, the practice of policy making and implementation. And taking the course was absolutely amazing because it sort of is in line with what I'm studying, which is public policy, but it also brings a different element to it, which is the policy practice and design of it. I enjoyed the course because I studied with the different students who came from other discourses. So there was students from the School of Economics and other departments, which was actually great for discussions because now we're getting a different aspects from other students as well. Also, the course is very interesting in the fact that studying public policy and administration, I went into it with the whole notion of this is how things should be. But with Brian's book, I'm working with the grain, it sort of speaks to analyzing specific situations and trying to make things work with what is happening in different contexts as well. So
I took the Practice in Policymaking and Implementation course because I was really looking for a way to broaden my thinking around development that was outside of a purely economic context. And I really enjoyed that the course provided a very interdisciplinary perspective on development, both in terms of its content and in terms of the students who take the course. There are lots of students from different disciplines, and that really broadened my thinking and allowed me to learn to see development in a new light. In the same way, there were also a lot of students from different developing contexts, so students from Venezuela or Norway or Nigeria, so that allowed me to see outside of my own particular South African context in terms of development and have a more sort of holistic and understanding approach to development. And finally, I think I particularly enjoyed the fact that the course has a strong focus on practical application for its content. It really is serious about development as a practical need in our world and is therefore very focused on making sure that the content it teaches is applicable practically and isn't overly theoretical and idealistic.
The reason I took this course is because I want to get a more practical sense of what development is and how to maneuver, the practical side of governance and policy making across the developing world. So I particularly like this course mainly because there's a very diverse group of people from across the faculty. So people doing their masters in public administration, development economics, from politics. So you get a very different view from across the board. In terms of the faculty itself, the faculty, the professors, they bring so much value and so much fascinating knowledge across into the classroom, and then invest so much time into bringing that knowledge for you to actually understand how through their experiences. And finally, this course has really supplemented my experience of my development economics masters, but also it has challenged the fundamental understanding of what I know to be development and the notions that surrounds development in the current discourse.
And I've decided to take the practice of policy making implementation, mainly for a reason of trying to merge the humanities with the more of a common side, where they form part of the critical space of how we engage with human beings within society. And how I found the course was to my experience, very fruitful, because I was able to take some of the most fundamental principles that I've learned across my scholarship and merge it with a different discipline to which is very interdisciplinary.
Earlier this year, I took the Practice of Policy Making and Implementation course offered at the Nelson Mandela School as one of my electives, and I've never looked back. Overall, it was the most fascinating and interesting course I've ever taken at UCT, and I would highly recommend it to anyone with a keen interest in public policy or development more broadly. I really enjoyed the multidisciplinary nature of the course, something which is quite a rare feature in most postgraduate courses. Having students from other faculties provided the course with broad and well-diverse opinions from a diverse group of students.
Energy is important in order to cause change in the world. And so we have a bias for hope, and we believe that hope is the energy by which to respond creatively and intelligently to wicked and disheartening governance problems. The content of the course is quite balanced between what is conceptual and what is practical. It aims to take you closer to the real world.